Okay, welcome to Breath, Body, Mind. I am Rebecca Leary. I think all of you know me at this point, so delighted to have you here. And thank you to everyone who came on early. It helps to not delay the start of class if you come on just a few minutes ahead if you can, and and so we can get started on time. So welcome. I hope everyone is feeling okay. I still have my little cough, my allergy cough, but I'm feeling fine. So I think all is well here. And I've been thinking a lot about breath and this sense of we have the loss of our breath. Breath has become a source of fear. The breath itself, we're looking at it as a contagion. We're afraid of other people's breath coming towards us. We're afraid of our breath coming out towards other people. We're afraid of losing our ability to breathe, what the virus does, the great sense of fear around that. And when we're afraid, what happens? We feel like we can't breathe. And it becomes this awful, vicious cycle of, oh God, I can't breathe, I can't breathe. Is this it? I'm afraid. And then we're not breathing. We're not breathing. We're not sharing our breath. We're not expanding our breath. We're not allowing the breath to flow freely. We're all holding our breath. And this is not helping us to get through this time. So I did some, excuse me, I did some reading earlier. I was reading Thich Nhat Hanh, who is many of you may know him of him. He is a Vietnamese Buddhist monk who is very prolific in his teaching and writing. And he offered a poem that's also a practice. So I'll read it to you. In, out, deep, slow, calm, ease, smile, release, present moment, wonderful moment. So smile, that can be a trigger for some people. Smile, honey, smile. So sometimes my meditation teacher will say, feel a smile, an inner smile maybe. And I've definitely chafed at that, but I've come to understand that this smile is not for anyone else. This is for yourself. This is your own smile. In fact, Thich Nhat Hanh suggests doing a practice in the dark, in the middle of the night. If you wake up, smile for yourself, because he says a smile is a practice. And this practice is just for you, not for anyone else. And he says sometimes the mind takes the initiative, and sometimes you have to allow the body to take the initiative. A smile of enlightenment, of joy. It's the joy of being alive. And so we will come back to the breath, to this practice as we go through our class today. So go ahead and take a comfortable seat if you haven't already. Allow your body to settle. Make sure that you're well supported, that you have something underneath your hips, especially if you're on the floor. If you're sitting in a chair, make sure your feet can reach the ground and that you're supported at your back. Sitting up nice and tall from your tailbone, really your sits bones, those two bony prominences in the bottom of your pelvis. There's sort of those little bones at the bottom there. Sit up on those and feel the spine rising from the center all the way up through the crown of your head. Feel the strength of your spine. And then allow everything else to release and let go. Allow your eyes to close or take a soft gaze. And allow yourself to be fully present in this moment. wonderful moment. Leaving behind the activities of your morning and anything that comes next, and allowing yourself to be fully present with your body and your breath. Notice sensation as a way of staying really present. So feel the support beneath you, the textures around you, some soft, some firm, some bumpy or smooth. Notice the temperature in the room and the light filtering through your eyelids. Begin to notice the really, perhaps comforting sensation of gravity holding you in place, keeping you from spinning off. Feel the weight of your hands in your lap. Let's begin by turning palms up. And we'll do a flower breath. As you inhale, allow your fingers to open wide, palm open. As you exhale, draw all your fingertips and your thumb towards each other, making a little like a rosebud. Inhale and open the hands, spreading wide. Exhale, draw fingertips together. Just continue for maybe 5 more breaths with this focus on your hands, on the flower blooming with each inhale. When you're ready, turn palms down and rest your hands. And begin to turn your attention more deeply inward to the sensation of the breath in your body. Noticing where you feel the inhale as it begins, and tracing that sensation all the way into the body. And then as the exhale begins to release, feel it move through the body and out. Sensation of breath in, awareness that you're breathing in, and sensation of breath out, awareness that you're breathing out. And then allow the breath to deepen, filling up like water fills a cup from the bottom to the top. And so the breath sensation drops all the way down to the low belly. Maybe hands on the low belly will help you feel this. Inhaling into the low belly, hands will move away. As you exhale and the belly comes gently in, hands will come in with it. Inhaling and exhaling the sensation from the low belly. Now bring your hands to the outsides of your ribs. Let them rest there. Breathe in to your hands. Can you make your hands expand to the sides with each inhale? And then gently come back in on your exhale. So inhale, feel the ribs expanding to the sides. Exhale, feel them gently releasing and coming together. Inhaling into the ribs and exhaling there. And then bring your hands, your palms to your heart center. And breathe here. Feel the chest lift as you inhale and gently settle as you exhale. Sensation of a widening across the chest as you inhale. And then a soft release of that as you exhale. And now we'll put this all together in one breath, inhaling to belly, to ribs, to chest. Full exhale, chest, ribs, belly. Each inhale, feel the sensation of breath in the belly. The breath grows to the rib cage. And then at the top of the inhale, the chest lifts. Exhale, chest, ribs, belly. Continue with this 3-part yoga breath, Dirga breath. Feeling the depth of the breath, the width of the breath, and the height of the breath. Stay with it for a couple more iterations. Really feel how the breath can help you expand the inner body space and stretch the outer body from the inside out. And then release control of the breath. Come back to your natural breath and just notice. Notice if anything feels different. If your breath itself feels different. The body feels different. And then we'll continue together. Let's start with our sun breaths. Palms facing up. Let the arms float up on the breath, on the inhale. Turn palms down and exhale, lower the arms. And continue. Inhale, up. And you can move at your own breath speed. You don't have to follow my breath speed or anyone else's. How long is your inhale? Can you connect your movement of your arms with your inhale and the movement of the arms down with the exhale? And next time your arms are coming up on your inhale, next exhale, lower the right arm, reaching up with the left. Stay here in a side bend, breathing into your side ribs, into your side body. Maybe circle your wrist. Really moving through the fingers. And circle in the other direction if you haven't already. On your next exhale, curl over towards the right side. And then use an inhale to come up and over. First, the side bend, breathing into your side body. Feel a stretch from your hip all the way up to your fingertips. Begin to circle the wrist if you haven't already. Really rolling through the fingers, change direction. And on your next exhale, curl over to the left and inhale up through center. Let's do one more inhale with both arms up and exhale, lower arms. Bring your hands behind you and press into either your bolster or the floor behind you and really open through the heart. Inhale and open, lifting the chest. And exhale back to center. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, right arm down, come over to the right. This time we'll circle the arm down and around. Inhale as you come up and over. Exhale as you come down and around. Two more. And again, noticing what the breath does in the body. And we'll reverse direction. Can you open your chest, your heart, towards the ceiling as you inhale? It's a little bit of a rotation. See how that feels in your body. And this or the next time that you're inhaling, use the inhale to come up and over to the other side. And again, we'll work with circling the arm at the shoulder. See what makes sense with your breath. As you inhale, you open. As you exhale, it's a little more of a compression. Inhale, expanding, and exhale, getting smaller. Reverse direction, and again, open on the inhale. Beautiful. And this or the next time that you're inhaling, use the inhale to come up through center, hands behind, and inhale, open the heart. Really squeeze your shoulder blades together, let them touch. Feel the head of the arm bones rotating out a little bit. And exhale, release that stretch, bring hands to your knees, and we'll move into a seated cat-cow. As you inhale, holding onto your knees, use that to open the heart, open the front body. As you exhale, you'll roll towards the back of your pelvis, draw the belly in, maybe the head releases. The inhale starts at the bottom with the pelvis rolling forward, rolling up through the spine. And then again, it starts at the pelvis, rocking back. And just a few more like this, rolling through the spine. The head is an extension of the spine. And then maybe you'd like to add a circling movement, not at the torso, but right here up in the rib cage. Scoot back a little so you can see. So this is an isolation. We do this in dance. So you'll draw your ribs to one side, forward, to another side, and back. And you can continue in one direction, finding where the inhale fits and where the exhale fits, and then reverse direction. This is really difficult for some people. We get very tight in these breathing muscles here. And so we're trying to find a way to expand. And coming back through center, I'm going to do just one more thing here with cat-cow. I'd like to reverse the breathing. So as you inhale, imagine that you can open between your shoulder blades, really stretch into the back body. And as you exhale, just release and come forward. So inhale into the back body, spread the shoulder blades wide apart. Exhale and release, coming back to center. And two more like that. Inhale into the upper back. Exhale, release, and last one. And come back to center. If you're sitting on a pillow or a bolster, maybe move it aside and scoot so that you can bring your feet out wide. I have my hands behind me for support. And I'm going to begin to drop my knees from side to side. This is sometimes called a crow crawl. I'm not exactly sure why. Stay with this movement or take it into a twist by releasing an arm in the direction that you're moving. Should feel good. And again, make sure the breath is working with the movement, not against it. And this or the next time that you come through center, stay here, drop your knees to the right, and come up to tabletop. Make sure that you have support underneath your knees. And if being on your hands is difficult, you can always work with fists with your thumbs pointing forward, or come onto your forearms on the floor, on a pillow, or on blocks. So coming in to your tabletop, let's find cat-cow here. Inhaling, lift the tail and the crown, and the belly softens in the center. Exhale, tuck the tail, draw the belly in, and release the head. Whoops, there goes one of my AirPods. You continue moving through. Can you guys hear me okay? Are we working? Yeah, thank you. So staying with cat-cow. One or two more times. And then pause in a neutral pelvis. Take a moment to imagine that you could bring your hip points, the fronts of your hip bones, towards each other and draw your low belly in and up for lots of support. We're going to lift the right arm out, first just to shoulder height. Hold here, or inhale and open up towards the ceiling, coming into a twist. Exhale and replace that hand down, and we'll do the other side. Inhale first, just to shoulder height. Maybe you stay here, or maybe you twist and lift the arm up, twisting through the middle body. So you can stay with that movement, or you can move into a thread the needle with dynamic movement. We'll inhale and open, exhale and reach through, looking in that direction. But we're not staying, we're going to keep moving. Inhale up and exhale through, inhale up. You can continue with the dynamic movement, or if it's comfortable, thread your arm in between your body and your other hand and come down onto your right shoulder, maybe onto the side of the right head. Can you stay in thread the needle comfortably and breathe into the sensation? If not, then please come out and continue moving. And we'll continue for 3 to 5 breaths. When you're complete, come back through center and press back into child's pose to rest. Enjoy the sensation of opening and the movement through the spine. And when you're ready, if you haven't already come to child's pose, please do. Bringing toes together, knees wider apart, allowing hips to settle towards your heels, and allow your head to come all the way down. If the floor is far away, then stack your hands or your fists, or bring a block underneath your forehead for support. And here is another opportunity to find breath in the back body, feeling the compression, the slight compression of the belly. You breathe into the back, expanding through the back ribs, finding the backs of the lungs, allowing them to expand. Really feel that sensation of breathing in the back body. And when you're ready, come back to tabletop and we'll do one more side with thread the needle. Again, engaging the low belly. Imagine you're bringing your hip points towards each other. Inhale and reach to open, and exhale and reach through, turning. Inhale and open again, and exhale, twist. Stay with this dynamic movement, or come all the way in to thread the needle by lowering the left shoulder and the back of the arm, and maybe the side of the head down to the mat. Whichever you've chosen, stay for a few more breaths until you're ready to come back into your child's pose and rest in the fullness of the breath in the back body. Take your time, and then we'll move on together. And when you're ready to continue, come on up to hands and knees and grab your blocks, or if you have something else to use for support. Maybe your hands are on a cushion or the edge of your couch or something sturdy. And we'll step forward with the right foot. Make sure that your knee is over your ankle or behind it, just not pushing forward past it, because that can get into some pain in the knees. So hands on your blocks, begin to rock forward and back. And again, in the forward rock, that's where your knee is over your ankle. So we'll move through bending and straightening the right knee. And the next time that you're coming forward, pause here, bring hands to the knee so you can come up. Maybe one or both arms come up and you can open. Big inhale here, exhale, come into goddess arms or cactus arms. Stay here for the inhale, squeeze shoulder blades together. And exhale, release hands to knee. I'm going to come into a side bend. So inhale, arms overhead. Interlace your fingers and release your index finger. Thumbs are crossed. Inhale to grow tall and drawing in with the abdominals, bend over towards the bent knee side. Inhale back up. And exhale and turn, coming into a twist. Right arm behind you, left arm in front. Inhale back to center. And exhale, hands to blocks. And we'll switch to the other side. Left foot is coming forward. Check your alignment with hips forward, knee over the ankle. And then again, begin to rock back and forth. Beginning to make some space in the back of the left leg and the front of the right hip. And the next time that you're coming forward, pause here. Bring hands to knees to rise up, and then one or both arms reaching open through the heart. Big inhale here, and then exhale to goddess arms. Open the heart even more, shoulder blades kissing behind you. Big inhale here. Exhale and raise arms up. Maybe you interlace fingers and release your index finger. Inhale to grow tall and exhale towards the left, towards the bent knee side. Inhale back up to center and exhale. We're going to bring right arm forward, left arm back, coming into a twist. Inhale back to center. Exhale, hands to your blocks. Let's curl back toes under and begin to come up into a lunge. Holding here for a breath. And then carefully walking the back foot forward. And inhale, come all the way up. Finding your Tadasana, standing mountain pose. Bringing feet about hip distance apart. Maybe hands on your hips, gentle rocking forward and back. Gentle rocking side to side. And coming to stillness in the center. Release arms down, enthusiastic fingers reaching down towards the earth, crown of the head reaching up. Lift your toes, spread them wide apart, and place them back down, really feeling firmly footed, really well connected to the earth. Inhale and raise arms up. If arms up is difficult, you can always bring hands to shoulders or even arms out wide. I'm going to come into a very gentle side bend, just moving from side to side. Try to keep your low belly engaged and feel the stretch in the side body. Inhale back through center and exhale, release arms down. I'm going to work just a little bit with chair pose, and then we will move on together. So I'm going to stand sideways so you can see my posture. So find your mountain pose facing in a direction, feeling nice and stable. And then begin to reach back with your tailbone, long spine. Hands can be on your knees or thighs. Reach through the crown of the head, long spine. Lots of stability here. Imagine you're drawing your legs towards each other. Inhale and reach forward. Exhale and draw your elbows back, make fists. Inhale, reach, and exhale in. 2 more. Inhale, reach, and exhale back. Last one. Inhale, reach, and exhale back, and come all the way up, releasing through the legs. We're going to work with a little bit of Crescent Warrior or Warrior One, and then we'll move on to our meditation. So stepping forward with your right foot, let me try and be in a place where you can see me. So your back foot, you can be on the ball of the foot if that's comfortable, with your knee and hip pointing forward. If you like to work with Warrior One and bring your heel down, that's fine, but it's not necessary. The front knee should be able to bend a little bit. So from here, we will inhale and imagine that you're lifting heavy air. Knee is bent in front. Exhale, press down, also through heavy air, and straighten the front leg. Inhale, bend the front knee, lift heavy air. Exhale, and lower the arms, front leg straightens. 2 more like this. Inhale and lift. And exhale, press down. Really feel that resistance, straightening the front leg. 1 more, last one. Inhale up. And exhale and lower. Bend your back knee and step forward with the other leg, coming into your Tadasana. Turn the other way. Take a moment here, finding your breath, maybe hands to heart center. And we'll move on together. Stepping back with the, now I turned, I've forgotten. I think it's the right leg, but use the other leg, whichever the other one is for you. And again, you can be on the ball of your foot, or you can have your heel down, whichever feels more supportive. You want your hips to be pointing straight ahead, either way. Front knee bent a little bit, just over the ankle. We'll inhale and lift heavy air. Arms can come all the way up or just straight in front of you, what feels best in your body. Exhale, press down, straighten the front leg. Inhale and bend and lift. Maybe look up a little bit. Exhale, press down, straighten the front leg. 2 more. Inhale up. And exhale down. Last one. Inhale, really feel that resistance. And exhale down. Take a slight bend in your back leg, push off, and come to stand in your Tadasana. Just shake out all of that standing experience. And we're going to come down to a bound angle. So bringing soles of feet together, knees apart. Take your time to find this, and when you get there, holding onto your knees or shins or ankles, just gently begin to rock from side to side. Let the breath return to your natural breath, releasing through the hips and legs and belly. And then find your way to stillness. Inhale and sit up nice and tall. Exhale and soften the hips. Allow the knees to drop just a little bit. One more time. Inhale, sitting up tall. And exhale and release. We're going to move into our meditation practice. So find a comfortable seat. Take a moment to really build that place for yourself so that you can stay once we move into meditation. Of course, if you get uncomfortable during your meditation, you can move and find a more comfortable position, but try to avoid lots of little movements where you're trying to fix things and itch things. So make it a mindfulness practice here to come to stillness. Take your time feeling the points of contact with the earth, allowing the breath to flow in and out. Feeling that sense of growing, imagining that your lower body is a flower pot and you're growing a beautiful flower, reaching up towards the sun. The top of the head is reaching tall. The spine is strong, your stem is strong, but all of your leaves are soft and gentle and tipping down towards the earth. So let go through the shoulders, soften in the hips. Let the hands be soft. Relax your neck and jaw. Soften the muscles of your face. Allow the spot between your eyebrows to soften and expand. Allow your forehead to be open and unfurrowed. Begin to notice your breath. Eyes can be closed or you can take a soft gaze. Just take a moment to check in, noticing how your breath is now, post asana practice. Does it feel less restricted, more open? There's no right answer. Maybe it doesn't. I'm going to go back to Thich Nhat Hanh's poem and breath practice. We start with in, out. As you inhale, be aware I'm breathing in. As you exhale, be aware I'm breathing out. Take 3 breaths of awareness in and out. Deep, slow. Breath is probably already deeper from the in-out practice. So as you inhale, deep. As you exhale, slow. 3 times. Calm, ease. I breathe in calm. I let go of tension. on the exhale. Allow the breath to melt tension on the inhale and breathe it out on the exhale. Inhale, calm, and exhale, ease. 5 times. When you're ready to move on, smile, release. The inner smile, inner peace. Feel the breath flood you with joy, and then let go of whatever isn't serving you. Smile, release. Continue with present moment, wonderful moment, as we move into a period of silent meditation. Begin to deepen your breath, bringing small movements into fingers and toes. Allow your attention to stay deeply inward as we seal our practice with 3 chants of Om. Do 1 for ease, and 1 for peace, and 1 for the community we create when we practice together. If you'd like to join, bringing hands to heart center, we'll inhale together. Om Shanti, peace, peace, peace. Namaste. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me and with everyone.